got a leg of lamb here from Flat Top Sheep Company.
Hello, Clarice.
Hello. This is an American sized lamb. You will not get this from New Zealand or Australia.
Wow.
I want to feed your family.
I like it.
Better protein quality than steak.
We all know I'm hungry, so that's good.
You bet.
We got our brown sugar and butter glaze well incorporated now. A little red wine vinegar and some rosemary. Oh yeah.
Really difficult to find a taste you like, a compliment for your dinner. So we're gonna have a little fun with a leg of lamb today. We're gonna smoke 4 different varieties of recipe based on what we could find around the house. We'll do kind of a brown sugar barbecue with a little Yoshidas, some horseradish, mustard, and garlic glaze on this one. This one we'll try and keep traditional, really light, just salt, rosemary, butter, oil, maybe a little garlic, red wine vinegar. This one we're gonna try something a little exotic. Pesto on lamb. Never even tried it, but it smells so good, and I don't know, maybe from the smoker we'll figure something out. And then why not have a little bit of curry lamb? So we'll apply all the seasonings, throw them on the Traeger, cook them up, and then we'll sample a little bit from each and vote on what we like, what we don't like, and maybe learn something about smoking lamb today. And let's see, I want to apply some horseradish mustard into my garlic mix, a little red wine vinegar, and we'll supplement the glazing process. Okay, and before we put it on the Traeger, we'll probably dab it really dry. So I just want to give this 15 minutes to sit and kind of soak in. And then maybe if I feel like the lamb's getting too dry in the smoker, I'll continue to rub off a little more of this barbecue Yoshida's glaze onto it. So now on to our more traditional set. Except I have a little something unusual. Call it Jamaican jerk seasoning. I like the smell. I think it'll go with lamb really well, so let's give this a shot. Okay. Garlic and herbs. Just let the lamb represent itself. Bit of red wine. And a little citrus. I would have preferred lemon, but this is all I could find. Probably need citrus with the curry. Okay, moving on to the Basil Pesto experiment. Let's give it a nice fine coat of Basil Pesto. Okay. Looks good. Okay, moving on to the curry. I'm gonna give this a little pow with Lowry's. And some crystal salt. A little bit of pepper. Pepper on the basil pesto for sure. Coconut curry, delicious. Voila, we'll let that marinate for a little while and then throw it on the smoker. Okay, before I put these on the smoker, I'm just going to give them a little pat down. That way we're not causing a big grease fire. So I take a clean rag, and just get all that surface off. Not all of it, but enough I'm not making a mess. Okay, so that's about good. I'm gonna put my fixed variable, the basic lamb. This is just herbs and garlic going on first. Now I'll move on to beef for barbecue. curry. And P for pesto. We'll let that sit for 4 hours. 225 degrees. We'll keep checking it in intervals to see how well we're doing. There we go. So we have 4 different varieties of cooked lamb. We have our garlic and herb. We have our basil pesto. We have some barbecue cuts. And here, drenched in curry, is our curry lamb.
Looks delicious.
And we also have a few dipping
The
garnish
accoutrements.
choices. Yes, the accoutrement. This is tzatziki sauce. This is the hero of lamb, right here. This is Greek yogurt based, little dill, little herbs. Right here we have a spicy, sweet and spicy fire sauce with a chili base, and a little more barbecue to garnish the barbecue. And of course the curry stands on its own. A little bit of rice, some cinnamon peaches, and some avocado ranch salad to go with it. I hope we covered all the food groups.
Yeah.
And then
Looks
there's
great.
wine group. Definitely necessary.
The variable, so the standard lamb that we smoked is
Right here.
right here. Okay, so everybody let's do a piece of this.
Okay.
Okay.
And should we put
That
anything
in.
on this one?
You bet.
What do we put on it? The tzatziki, right?
I think you go for whatever you feel like. I believe
I think I'm gonna go-
tzatziki's gonna be the best choice.
I'm gonna go traditional.
Okay.
Grass-fed because it has such a natural taste to it. It's so much leaner than any other kind of lamb that I would have.
Now the lamb's a show right now. All right, so this is our basil pesto. Let's give it a shot. Everybody dive in, grab a piece.
So this is a crazy because I don't know of any basil pesto recipes for lamb. And we just kind of tried this on a whim because Corey had a fresh jar of it.
It's so good.
We tried it already. It's pretty good. So we're gonna give it another rundown here, though.
We have the basil pesto lamb now. Let's see what this is about.
I'm gonna go with the. So what's in this hot sauce?
It's a chili-based hot sauce.
Chili-based hot sauce.
Wow,
Should be
you guys.
sweet and spicy.
That is delicious. I tried it with the tzatziki and the chili sauce. Both really good. Just amazing.
Yeah, the basil adds a really herbal flavor to the aftertaste. It kind of like lingers with you a little bit, and it's pretty magical. Now I'm gonna add a little barbecue sauce to my plate here for this one, just to accompany it.
For full disclosure, I'm usually not a big meat person as terms of my food. I really worry about the animals and their impact on the environment, and honestly, I feel so good eating here and eating this meat. I just thank you so much. It's amazing. I was just out with some sheep. They look really happy. They look really healthy, and you know, we don't want to eat them all, but by eating some of them, we can keep them around to take care of this land and so that they can be taken care of. So I'm just so grateful for this experience. It's really great. Thank you.
Amen.
It tastes like we're back home having barbecue off the smoker.
It does.
It
Yeah,
could
I'm
be a
gonna
rib or something even.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, with the barbecue sauce and then on the smoker, that's all the, man, you get so much packed flavor in there. It smells like the hickory and the cherry, and it tastes like that too, and the texture is amazing. This is the only way to cook lamb. Unless you got a big pit. And the thing is people always cook lamb wrong. But I'm telling you right now, if you have a smoker and a little ingenuity, you can make lamb be a lean, very healthy meal for you and your family.
Yeah. To my benefit, it's kind of hard to go wrong.
Delicious. I could be at an Indian restaurant right now,
This is different.
and
Yeah.
but it tastes really good. Like it's not. The lamb likes all the flavors. I like all the flavors. Just trying to make a big plate. And I could wait till after the tasting.
Hey, you guys, we've tried all 4 lambs now. They are all fantastic. There is not a clear winner here, except the curry is definitely the clear winner. But
I think maybe the basil pesto.
why do you think the basil pesto?
Something about that herb flavor in the meat I just really like. I'm not saying that it's better. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm really impressed with that dish.
What about you, Corey?
I'm a little torn on the basil pesto too. It's such a refreshing taste. It's got some zest and that freshness.
It pops.
Mm-hmm.
And I
It
wouldn't
pops.
think
it really
pesto
compliments the lamb.
With
And
Greek yogurt would work, but it's even good with the sides and everything.
Right. I'd be happy with any of these as a meal. If I'm going to host somebody who maybe is uncomfortable with trying lamb, I'll offer a barbecue option and probably a basil option. When you're going for curry, we're going all out with rice, we're going with naan.
And of course, it was nice having the litmus test for our regular lamb, which is kind of the traditional way that you would cook it, just to see how everything was. And of course, that was great on the smoker, which was the one thing we really changed here. That was the big difference. You don't normally cook lamb on a smoker. People tend to cook it over a grill or over an open pit fire, which we've had before with you, but smoking it and adding some different flavors is going to add a lot to your cooking and make people think that you're incredible.
You are incredible.
Traeger's incredible.
The Traeger. We are not sponsored by Traeger,
Now I'm gonna keep.
but we should be.
I'm gonna keep eating that.
All right, guys, let's dish up. Let's get some rice and some salad and some peaches
Yeah, let's bring the full course.
and really get into this.
Yeah.